447 right now, a WCNC weather impact alert issue for this afternoon for two reasons, Chris. You got the heat and then you got the chance for storms.
Yeah, double duo today. Yesterday we hit a peak heat of 105 and missed that centennial mark, so I know a lot of us aren't disappointed about that. 98 degrees is all we got to. Additional cloud cover really put a cap on how hot we were going to get. Today the same thing goes, but this time we could have rain, which will really cool us down but make it feel super steamy after that. Our heat advisory went from noon yesterday until 8 p.m. today, and we are expecting those heat indices to still get around that 105 mark by about the middle of the afternoon, but then they quickly drop off by the end of the day, where there was at times heading into the evening up to sunset that it still felt like 100 degrees plus. So here's that double threat that Ben was just alluding to. Heat advisory going until 8 p.m. and really from 2 to 8, that's where you have a chance for severe storms. After that, both threats pretty much drop off, and I'll show you here on the hour by hour in just one sec, but the main threat here is going to be a chance for some of those gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour. There is a low isolated hail chance and no risk for tornadoes at this point. We'll completely remove that one off the table. But a storm could pop up as early as around the noon hours, so keep that in mind. Now, my main window of opportunity as far as the strong storms is between about 2 and 8, because look at this. See that map really start to jump up by about 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, we're really starting to see those storms evolve, and here's the deal with this storm system. They're going to sit in certain areas for up to 45 minutes to an hour, so that could be a lot of heavy rain, and then they kind of exhaust themselves. This type of environment, a storm pops up, and then from the outflow of that one, a new storm could start to develop. That's why certain areas could kind of get blasted all at once over a couple-hour time frame. Once you get to about 7 o'clock, we're seeing less coverage, and then by about the middle of the evening after the sun sets, we're seeing all that activity start to drop off. As far as how much rain we're going to see, some areas will see up to about 1/10 of an inch to really nothing at all, while others could have 1 to 2 inches of rain. So a really isolated event. So one more weather alert day that we have on this 7-day forecast. 97 for the two reasons, mentioning the real feel up to about 105 plus, and then also the storm chances. And then after that, pretty much the usual heat. We should be around 89, 90 degrees. We actually have only a high of 90 degrees on Tuesday, but still keeping those daily storm chances around heading through the weekend.